Where he's threatening to fight us.
So I will gladly look at the video if that's what you want to do.
And for what you just did.
If not, I got to show him the video. You're going to have to go to court.
Your whole intent about following us around the corner.
You want us?
Go ahead and show him the video.
Can you hold this for me?
Yeah. Should I left skid mark? Show him the skid mark.
I'm not down with someone threatening my life like that. I said, I hear you there, right? As I explained to him, and I will explain to the postal employees, right? It's a government building, right? You have a right to record in a government building.
I know my rights. I'm pretty well aware of what I'm doing here.
But what I'm saying is the initial call for service here prior to this, why we...
Well, you're about to see video of what happened.
So watch this. I'm going to show you this.
But what I'm telling you is we initially were coming here anyway because there were people concerned about recording in there.
Well, you got to be able to adapt. This is a crime.
No, I understand it. I'm not saying I'm not adapting.
So that's his car right there.
What was your guys' interaction prior to that?
So I was in there, peaceful recording. I actually bought a stamp, have it in here with a receipt. John over there started escalating things, started yelling, creating starting a fire, something that didn't need to be started. Javier, sorry. Chris over here, he came in, he was behind us. We weren't even recording him, but he heard all the commotion. He was like 2 people behind, and he just started yelling and mumbling at us. And then we tried to de-escalate a little. You know, we called him out on like, hey, we're just recording. It's not your business. And he got upset.
He was actually like looking like he wanted to fight us.
Yeah, he kept approaching, got out of his car. At one point, he approached me where I had to get on I almost tripped on that. Rather, I have it recorded because he approached me like getting close. So rather than me having to push him back or get physical, I took a step back and almost tripped on that. And then he was saying, oh, I'm reaching into my bag. Yeah, I'm reaching in my bag because I was going to show him I have a copy. So I had the phone switched. But I have a copy of the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. I was hoping to show it to him if he wanted to be educated.
And
but he doesn't want to be educated.
Right before you guys arrived, after he did this, he jumped out of the car and approached him and got in his face like he doesn't get fired.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think everybody understands what the...
It's the first, it's not the second or third, it's the first end, and he doesn't know it. Or he doesn't like it. Or he just don't like it.
It is obvious here that this police officer is not wanting to lead this to an arrest. And I don't necessarily believe that the auditor in the situation wanted that either. But what do you think the officer is going to end up doing here?
Nothing.
And how do you think this is going to end?
If I don't like your t-shirt, do I have a right to tell you to take it off? One woman came in after. Come on, man, you're a punk. Calling mom and daddy to come protect you. Breathe. Can't breathe in, breathe out. Come on, man. You're not one to talk, brother. Come on.
It is up to you if you want to pursue the charges. If you're like, hey, I want you to educate him, give him a parking ticket, and I'm good with it.
I'm good with that if that's what you're willing to do. I can't speak for him, but that's what I'm willing. I'm good with it. Even if I'd like him to apologize, I'd like to be the better man. I'd even shake his hand if he sincerely did it. You know what? I just had a bad day.
I have to ask you that.
If I were to go to court, I would want more serious charges than reckless driving. The way he used that deadly vehicle to drive across the lanes.
And let me ask you, if you guys were parked up there and you saw the video, and let's just say you were in there taking a break or just, doing a report, and you saw me over there parked, and I just in my car towards someone against traffic and slammed on the brakes, you heard the skid marks, you probably would have been pulling me over. I'd probably either possibly be in handcuffs for reckless driving or having the car towed. I'm not saying for sure, it's your discretion, but I'm saying that's probably what would have happened.
An investigation will definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Have I been drinking or driving? Did you check him to see if he's been drinking? I mean, that's a sign of someone potentially impaired or getting that agitated. He might be on medication. Maybe. That's. Well, I think in this case, as you said, right?
I think in this case, as you said, right? If you want to pursue the charges, if you're like, hey, I want you to educate him, give him a parking ticket, and I'm good with it. I'm good with that if that's what you're willing to do. I can't speak for him, but that's what I'm willing. I'm good with it. Even if I don't like your t-shirt, do I have a right to tell you to take it off?
I don't like your t-shirt. Do I have a right to tell you to take it off?
based on everything